Hello, angels. I have a mission for you. I have reports that there are some bad podcasts hanging out at NWTC. I need you to find me some good content, and some really good content, now.
Okay, TC.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Disc Golf for Dummies. I'm Tony.
And I'm Nick.
And today's episode is a review of the course at Kimberly High School.
This course is a simple 9-hole course directly next to and on the property of Kimberly High in Kimberly, Wisconsin. The course was designed and built by Rich Martin in 2003. It is a permanent course, so you can play it anytime. It is slightly hilly, and for the most part it is open, with very few obstructions in the way of play. It is a relatively easy course, so everyone can have a great time playing here.
I personally use this course as a warm-up for other rounds that I'm going to play for the day.
The course has plenty of signage to show you which way to start and throw each hole. Each hole has a gravel-style tee and has a separate tee and basket for each hole. The only restriction to this course is that the public is not allowed on it during school hours. The reason that the high school has its own course is that the gym teachers thought it would be a good way to get students outside and exercising. So if you're a beginner or a seasoned pro just looking to warm up for the day, then Kimberly High is the right course for you.
This has been Disc Golf for Dummies. I'm Tony.
And I'm Nick, and we hope that you have as much fun out on the course as we do, and we will see you on the next episode.
On the last segment of Where's Willie, Willie went exploring in a very old town that was built in the 1800s for the Menominee Indians. Can you guess where Willie was at? If you guessed the town of Neenah, you were right. Congratulations. Now, in Willie's new place, we're going to have to do some waiting, considering the line is very long. But while we're waiting, we can enjoy some food, or we can just enjoy a nice drink. But make sure you dispose of your can properly. Now, while we're also waiting on a very hot day like this, let's take a look at some souvenirs you can get from this place. Just look at all those stuffed animals. Your child would really like that. Now, these tracks should give you an idea of where Willie is, and if they don't, how about you enjoy the footage that I'm about to show you, and then you'll be able to see. There are also a lot of birds, like these swans, or this cute little owl. I would just love to take him home. Or this one with the freaky little legs. But also many, many peacocks. Oh, he looks angry. But wait, before you leave, don't forget to spin the wheel of survival. Have a good day. So, can you guess where Willie is?
Looking for premium cigars at reasonable prices? Titletown Tobacco, located in Alloway, Wisconsin, offers a wide variety of premium cigars and cigar accessories. Our friendly staff is here to make your cigar shopping enjoyable right from the start. We provide our clients with the knowledge they need to help them purchase and enjoy premium cigars. Titletown Tobacco has over 30 brands of premium cigars, always in stock. We also have a private smoking lounge that offers a wide variety of benefits for all our clients. The lounge has soft leather furniture, 4 HD TVs, free Wi-Fi, and personal humidified lockers. If Titletown Tobacco doesn't carry your specific brand in store, we will order it from one of our many online distributors. Located on the corner of Green Avenue and Label Street, Alloway, Wisconsin. Titletown Tobacco, Wisconsin's own premium cigar sellers.
Hey TC Weekly fans, welcome to another episode of What Not to Do. This week we're doing an interview with Joe Cicero on what not to do on Facebook, so stay tuned.
I would recommend you don't post anything that you wouldn't say to your priest. You can make a decision based upon the information you have on whether or not you're likely to be stalked based on that. So I don't recommend that you put in your high school. I don't recommend that you put in your college, because if I go into a Facebook profile and I set up my profile and I say I'm a 2001 graduate of Wrightstown High School, I now know all the other people, because it says, look, all these people are 2001 graduates of Wrightstown High School. So a lot of people don't look at who's saying, I want to be your friend, and they just allow them, allow. And all of a sudden you have somebody who's a stalker who's monitoring your Facebook page. There's a cost to that. The cost is, now people don't know when your birthday is, or they think it's January 1st, 1980 when it's really not. Yeah. Or they don't know what high school, so if you have an old high school friend who's trying to get a hold of you, they can't because they're searching based on that. So there's give and take on all of this. I'd stay away from the games. A lot of systems that I find infected are infected through the games parts of Facebook. So I would stay away from the games. Everybody likes the games. They're popular, but that's one of the problems with them. Well, the level of expertise required to get into a Facebook page varies from month to month. If a vulnerability comes out that Facebook can't patch fast enough, there are tools out on the internet that will allow anybody into it. And you don't trust the privacy settings. If you look at the course that Facebook has gone from its inception to now, they have gotten more and more laxed with their security and giving your information out. For instance, if you play one of the game you're playing has access to a lot of your private profile data that may or may not still be out there.
What's up, you rad people of NWTC? I want you to watch this new episode of When I Grow Up. Why? Because we're interviewing Schmeckel, Jessica Schmeckel. She's a supervisor of student involvement in the Student Life Office. So watch this episode of When I Grow Up.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a lawyer. That was my dream, and so that's what I wanted to be. course, my parents were an inspiration to me, but I had an aunt that I was really inspired by who was a bit older than my mom, and she had gone to college, so it would have been in the early 70s, and had a career and was living on her own. But really, she just influenced me to have a career and that I could have a career. So that was all very inspirational to me. Supervisor of student involvement. I plan events for students, and really what we're trying to do is plan different things that would keep students here on campus. My favorite thing is definitely working with students, and I think the thing about working in this field is your days are never the same. And I would say my least favorite part, you know, it's probably getting hung up on paperwork. Sometimes there's things that I need to complete, whether it's if we're bringing an entertainer in and you have to do contracts for that, the paperwork end of things, and sometimes the detail, the amount of detail needed to pull off a bigger event. Those things can sort of weigh on you a little bit. I don't really feel like there is there's much I would change. I really feel like I'm from the Green Bay area, and having spent some time in Iowa was a really positive thing. And you know, being out of the state was a really positive thing. I did that for about 3 years. Maybe staying there a little longer would have been good, but just where it sort of fell in the life of my family, it was time to come back to Wisconsin. But otherwise, you know, maybe staying out of state and getting that experience for a little longer would have been nice. I like this area. I'm not sure I would pick somewhere else. You know, there's a lot of things that draw me here in terms of having family around, and I like having sort of recreational things around, whether it's the water and the lake or the woods, you know, in northern Wisconsin. Well, I have a family at home that I enjoy spending time with, so free time is often going to the parks with the kids or being outside, going for walks, going for bike rides. That is a lot of how I spend my time away from here. You know, I'm not sure about whether there's a hobby that I would like to make into a career. I guess nothing really sticks out in my head.
So that's all we got for you in this week's episode of When I Grow Up, You Rap People of NWTC. Stay tuned for next week's episode of When I Grow Up, where I'll interview another random person of NWTC staff. But until then, Bazinga.
Being in college means your sleep schedule is most likely far from ideal. Getting more sleep can help your mind refocus, recharge, and rebalance. This can mean a quick nap, a night when you go to bed early, or promise yourself to stick with a regular sleep schedule. Another great way to reduce stress is by eating healthy. A steady diet of pizza and vending machine fare can decrease energy levels in the body, leading to lower thresholds for stress. Try eating vegetables and fruits and whole grains instead of that candy bar. Finally, get some quiet time. Take one moment and think, when was the last time you had some quality quiet time alone? Personal space for students in college rarely exists. You may share your room, your bathroom, your classrooms, your dining hall, the gym, the bookstore, the library, and anywhere else you go on an average day. Finding a few moments of peace and quiet with no cell phones, roommates, or crowds might be just what you need. Stepping out from the crazy college environment for a few minutes can do wonders for reducing your stress.
When it comes to your hair, you have to keep it healthy, just like the rest of your body. Now, how do you determine if you have damaged hair? You can get damaged hair from coloring it or dyeing it too much. You can get it from brushing it too much, brushing it not enough, or if you have split ends or brittle hair, or if you have huge loss of hair. Now, lately, I haven't been treating my hair the best, and it's starting to become damaged hair. So in order to fix it, we have a hair mask, and what I'm going to have to do is wet my hair, put it in for 5 minutes, and then rinse it out. Okay, so now that I wet my hair, we have to put the mask in. Just put it onto your hands, and rub it, and then put it all over your hair. And then once when you're done with that, just throw it up in a bun and leave it in for 5 minutes. Okay, so the hair mask was just one step for the road to recovery for fixing my hair. Another thing I use is the leave-in conditioner. After you take a shower, put this into your hair, and you can get it anywhere at Sally Beauty Supply or any drugstore. Okay, and also when you're looking for your shampoo and conditioner, look for your hair type. Know your hair type. And remember, the cheapest isn't always the best route. So that's all for me, and I'm going to turn it over to Justin.
After last week's conclusion, you're probably expecting to find a wonderful workout routine here on Breeze Boutique. Well, here's the thing. If you're looking for a great workout plan, it's not very hard to find thousands, if not millions, of workout plans out on the net these days from a lot of trusted sources. What it is tough to find though, and what you see a lot of people kind of ignore, are things to avoid when you're starting your own fitness plan. So here's a few quick tips to keep in mind when you're starting a commitment to your health. With all these latest and greatest gyms out there nowadays, people are moving away from free weights and going more towards machines. Now there's no doubt about it, machines are a great asset to have in the gym and can provide a safe alternative to a lot of free weight exercises. However, eliminating all free weights in total is really not a good idea. The great thing with free weights is it doesn't only work just one muscle group, it works a whole range of them, also improving your coordination and your balance. Now, getting rid of this is something that you definitely want to stay away from, and always incorporate free weights into any part of your workout routine in any way possible. Dieting and eating healthy are key to any good fitness plan out there. However, starvation is neither diet nor eating healthy. You want to avoid starvation because it's going to rob your body of the key nutrients it needs to recover after a productive workout. Another thing that you're going to want to avoid is high intake of sugar. When you have a high intake of sugar, your body's going to crave less foods that are going to be rich in the nutrients that you need for a healthy diet. Make sure that you're not forming or continuing bad sleeping habits. It's no secret that strained muscles need sleep to recover. As well, if you have not received a lot of sleep the previous night, you may feel like you're getting a good workout, but your body is actually shutting down before reaching its peak, which means a less quality exercise altogether. So with all these tips that we just went over, again, they can be used with any fitness plan out there, so if you're currently following one or looking to start following one, be sure to keep these tips in the back of your mind. As always, be sure to tune in next week and subscribe to TC Weekly, and don't forget, keep it fresh.
Hello, Angels.
Hi, TC.
See, you've done another wonderful job. Thank you for such wonderful content. And can you do it again next week, ladies?
Sure thing, TC.
All right.